Yeah, I'm gonna talk about WWE next. It's pretty crappy, and man, it really feels like the WWE just turns on some cameras and lets Michael Cole and Josh Matthews and Matt Stryker just say whatever they want. Like Vince doesn't even know the show actually is on. Like they told Vince months ago that the show actually ended at the end of season 2, and it's just this big prank they're playing on Sci-Fi, keeping the show on and keeping it from Vince. It's just so crappy. Dolph Ziggler appeared on the show because Vicky brought him out. There was way too much Vicky Guerrero on this episode. Overexposure of her character. Just way too much. She was literally in every segment and ruined half the show. Vicky Guerrero is not entertaining. As a good guy, bad guy, GM, wrestler, valet, somebody's pro, no matter what role you put her in, she's not entertaining. And I cannot stress that enough. She's not entertainment. They forced her down our throats this week. She brought in Dolph Ziggler. He teamed with Caitlyn, who is my favorite right now, and defeated Primo and AJ in a mixed tag match. They're playing up AJ as this kind of underdog. You know, she was homeless, and she's got lots of spunk, and she's feisty, and she's tiny, and it's just kind of, AJ's kind of like, it's kind of like in your face, root for her, she's an underdog, and it's, nah, no thanks. I don't really like any of these women, to be totally honest, but, if I had to pick one right now, it'd probably be Caitlyn, and I'll get to that as to why in a little bit, but then they had a joke off. Each chick told a joke. The best joke was Jamie getting the audience to say, she said knock knock. The crowd said who's there. She said Oksana. The crowd said Oksana who. She said exactly. That was actually kind of funny, but funny in the fact that I'm laughing at the show, not with Jamie and not with the show the way they intended me to be laughing. I was really just laughing at everything that was going on because it's so awful. And then Michael Cole had a gong. Maybe I missed something, but Michael Cole with a gong was pretty stupid. I thought it was hilarious. He just started smashing the gong like crazy, and Josh Matthews asked if he was Neil Peart. Cole went gong crazy, complained about the show. The audience kind of felt like they wanted to say, yeah, you're right, Cole, this show does suck. But at the same time, they hate Michael Cole so much, they just booed him anyway. So that just kind of created confusion. But I really like that Michael Cole spazzed out during the show, just completely lost his head. And we'll get more to that in a minute. But they had the first one-on-one match between two rookie divas. Jamie defeated Oksana in your typical divas match. Not much really to say there. Neither one of these chicks looked very bad in the ring. They're somewhat decent, but just not really into it. Not really interested. Then we got way too much more Vicky Guerrero. They did the obstacle course challenge as the finale of the show. Vicky Guerrero tried to run the course and fell and whined about it and went to the back. And it was just like, this is so contrived and so ridiculous. And why are you making us watch Vicky Guerrero? There are so many other people on the roster who have, way more charisma, way more talent, and way more ability. Why are you wasting all of this showtime putting over somebody who no one wants to see? You're not going to get Vicky Guerrero over. She is not JBL. You're not just going to force her down our throats until we really enjoy it. No. Vicky Guerrero is awful. So they had the obstacle course competition. It was blatantly obvious that Jamie had to throw the competition and lose by just like a fraction of a second. And, one person got penalized. Or I think AJ was being told that she was not doing her push-ups when everybody after her did the same type of push-up and didn't get in trouble for it. And so the way they controlled this, just played off, is just really frustrating to watch. Caitlyn wound up winning the obstacle course. She showed a lot of charisma in it, riding on top of the cart or whatever when she pushed it across the line, and just being kind of in your face and snooty about it. I kind of actually enjoyed that angle with her character. And then Michael Cole decided that he should not have to go from the main event of Raw to this crap on Next. He flipped out with the gong again and quit the show. I thought that was hilarious. yeah, I thought that worked for me. So apparently Michael Cole is off of next. But, who really cares? Because this show is really, really awful. I also want to say Naomi, not interested in her gimmick. I find her extremely annoying, so I really hope she doesn't win, but they're really pushing her right now. I really think it's going to come down to Jamie, Caitlyn, and Naomi. And the reason why I think Caitlyn's going to go far is because Vicky is her pro, and they insist on Vicky Guerrero getting in our faces. And the other angle from this show involved Vicky getting jealous of Caitlyn trying to get with her man Dolph after they won a match. And it's like, who cares? Why is Vicky Guerrero always in love triangles? Why? It's so stupid. But yeah, this show was just really bad. Don't watch this show. Don't waste your time. I'm sorry I wasted mine and yours by watching this video, really. It was just really crap.